I can't believe what I have just witnessed. We have just witnessed four of one of the greatest playoff games in NFL history. And we got to talk about the AFC Championship, people. This is, you know what you clicked on. You know what you just clicked on. The AFC Championship preview against the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow. Joe Shiesty, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who is taking over Cincinnati against the four-time AFC Championship attendees in the Kansas City Chiefs. Potentially a 3-in-a-row Super Bowl. And I can't wait to see what happens. We are talking about a clash of a rematch of a regular season game in which the Bengals pull off a shocker to knock off the Chiefs. In a clash of watching Joe Burrow dot a Kansas City secondary up and down the field. Mr. Jamar Chase running all over the defense. Joe Mixon, the 3 J's, just playing fantastic football. They get to the AFC Championship, praying on their knees that they go against the Buffalo Bills. I think that was the better matchup for them. They have to go against the poster boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Patrick Mahomes. The man that just took down the hottest QB in the entire NFL. A man who threw 11 touchdowns in 2 postseason appearances this season in Josh Allen. He just went toe-to-toe with him and knocked him off. Sent him home, sent him packing. And we have a clash of 2 of the scorching hot NFL teams. And I can't wait for it. I can't wait. If I'm a bettor and I have money, I'm going with the Chiefs. But America's team is the Cincinnati Bengals. Everyone wants to see them knock off the holy Chiefs. Everyone wants to see the Chiefs lose. That's the truth of it. I want to see the Chiefs lose. You want to see the Chiefs lose. You want to see the Chiefs lose. You, even if you're a Chiefs fan, I know deep down you want to lose. Not really. But anyways, I do think this game could be really good. I think this game could be another different clash than it was previously. And I think there's going to be a lot of changes that both teams are going to have to make. I mean, obviously, 9 sacks on Joe Burrow. You're not going to win 2 back-to-back playoff games with that. You got lucky to win the first one. Not saying they luckily won that game. I'm saying you got pretty lucky to not have a sack fumble or that game to be a blowout, because most times if your quarterback's uncomfortable, you lose the game. We just watched Tom Brady just get harassed for 60 minutes and potentially even squeak that game out. Chris Jones is the X factor for the Chiefs. Can the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line, someone that could not even block me, could they stop Chris Jones, an all-pro and a Pro Bowl defensive tackle, and can he disrupt the scorching hot Bengals offense? Now, I know they didn't play fantastic against the Titans, but at any moment, we watched Jamar Chase run 70 yards down the field with ease. This offense is a ticking time bomb, and it's up to the Chiefs in the secondary. Can they get pressure on Joe Burrow and not only disrupt his progressions, because he's obviously been able to stay cool with all the pressure and the sacks and the consistent unease in the pocket. He's going to be fine. It's more or less, can you make sure that he can't get the ball off and play super tight coverage? And that's something that they have not been able to do. We watched Gabriel Davis, of all people, set the playoff record with 4 touchdowns. It's up to them to stop Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins. Obviously, Jamar Chase is a huge deal to cover, and they're going to blanket him. And I think he's not going to have as big of a game as he did last time. Obviously, 3 touchdowns, 180 yards, that's super hard to replicate. But I think they're going to try to bracket him and double coverage and send him into a bunch of looks where he's going to have to really break off a corner. It's going to be up to Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins to truly step up to the plate and be able to make the catches. And CJ Uzomah specifically, I think he's a huge deal for this offense. As much as Joe Mixon and these stars are, can CJ Uzomah be the safety blanket for a Joe Burrow who's getting pressured? Can he throw to him when he needs it on a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 11? Because converting 3rd downs, it's truly going to be whoever wins this game. It's not whoever's going to have the ball last, which it very well could be. I think if you can convert 3rd downs consistently in this ball game, get these long drives and not have these 3 and outs, I think that's how you're going to be able to beat the Chiefs. It's not easy to beat the Chiefs. I mean, we watched 13 seconds is not enough to put them away. I think Josh Allen did everything humanly possible to win that football game and was let down by a defensive coordinator who ran four defensive ends on a quick pass. So obviously the Patrick Mahomes is going to throw the quick ball. You're not going to get pressure in time. You haven't been able to get pressure all game. Why would you put 4 D linemen instead of covering Travis Kelce, the all-pro, one of the greatest tight ends of all time? Doesn't make sense to me. Defense coordinator, you're a bozo. Head coach, you're a bozo. Both of y'all are bozos. I can't think of the names right now because I'm just on a roll. With that being said, we have to account for Jesse Bates when it comes to the flip side. Patrick Mahomes is going to get his. We know that. But he does have down games in the playoffs. And you want to know how that's possible? You got to get pressure, not up the middle, but you have to contain with that pressure. We watched the Bucs use their athleticism, and that's what worries me the most. The Bengals, obviously, they have one of the weakest rosters when it came to this entire playoffs. That was universally known. And yes, it might be because we're underrating a lot of these guys. With that also being said, I don't think their linebackers are athletic enough to contain Patrick Mahomes. They were able to do it at home, but this is a different matchup. There's more on the line, and it's in Kansas City. That is one of the loudest stadiums in the entire NFL. They hold the record. We have to contain Patrick Mahomes. And not only that, make sure that no one else is running free. It's all about tackling with the Chiefs. Not only is it what could be a 6-yard gain turn into a 70-yard gain, it's being able to make sure once they catch the ball, you have to get them down. Don't fall for the fakes. Get them at their ankles and hold on with your dear life. And I'm saying we because, I mean, the Bengals are America's team. I said it before in this video. Everyone wants the Chiefs to lose. They're the villains right now. And if you're a Chiefs fan, I bet you're grinning ear to ear watching this because I truly want them to lose so bad. I want the Bengals in the Super Bowl, man. And it's something I did not expect. And if you bet on the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl, hats off to you for having the goal to do that because they were like, what, I don't know, like 10th on the list. And my Rams pick's still looking good, but we'll wait for NFC picks and talks like that until I get to the NFC Championship video. By the way, if you see me wearing the same clothes, it's because I'm recording these back to back. I'm going to get these videos out as soon as possible. But let's just have a moment to enjoy what we have just witnessed in some of the greatest football games you'll ever see. I mean, we watched a wild card game that was just a wild card weekend that was just complete duds across the board. I mean, there was a couple games that were semi-interesting, but they made up for it in this divisional round. And we have to talk about Aaron Rodgers and crew, and we have to talk about this LA Rams team that could lose a game in any second. But for a moment, let's just appreciate who Joe Burrow is for able to get this Cincinnati team that doesn't have an indoor practice facility in the state of Ohio right now. It's January 23rd. I know they got snow somewhere. I mean, I have family in Ohio. I can't believe it. And not to mention the prowess and the greatness of the Kansas City Chiefs. Hats off to y'all. I want y'all to lose, but hats off for able to get to 4 AFC Championships and potentially 3 Super Bowls. You better win 2 or you're going to look like a clown show. But let's just enjoy this. And let me know where your team is and how you're feeling. How was this weekend for you? Did you eat some wings? Did you eat some pizza? Let me know. I'd love to know. I'll respond to all the comments. And have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are. Have a great night. And thank you so much.